we definitely weren't talking about cutting each other open or Twilight, which, funny enough, does in fact connect. Hi everyone, I am not Eric. My name is you just realized the scene that I was talking about. Anyways.
Just watched it.
Look, to just get you all to know, and look, they could yell at me afterwards, but to know everyone in this group, we did extensively talk about Twilight before the show started. So
That's true.
You know, it was a thing. Like I said, my name is Jake. I am not Eric, but I will be running tonight's show. We are going to be playing a little game of Scum and Villainy. Because everyone has, real life and everything like that, we are kind of throwing this a little bit together. So what we're actually going to be doing in the very beginning of the show is we're actually going to be creating characters with all of you. And just talking about it and going over stuff. So if you've never played Scum and Villainy, or if you've ever had an interest in playing Scum and Villainy, this will be a good kind of like introduction of some of the mechanics and how the game works. And then we'll get into playing in this world that I have promised Sam is not a horror game. Okay. I have promised Sam that this is not hard. And
I run this company. I don't have to be here.
I know. It's for those of you who know me. It's gonna be so difficult. Anyways,
I believe in you.
Does anyone have any announcements before we go into tonight's show?
Yes.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Is it just me?
I think so.
Okay. I have two announcements, two things happening this week. This Wednesday, I'm going to be a guest on The Soul of the Story, Book 2. It's a podcast by the incredible Derek Tyler Attico, Star Trek adventures and just general Star Trek novelist, writer extraordinaire. He wrote the Captain Sisko biography written by Jake Sisko, was written by him. And it's so good. If you haven't read it, you need to go get it right now. It's so good. But that's going to be Wednesday. It's going to be live, I believe, at least on YouTube. I will retweet. Yes, YouTube live is where it's going to be. So I'll re-share that link so y'all can see it on my Instagram. And that's at 9:30 p.m. PST this Wednesday. Then this Saturday, very exciting, I'm going to be guesting in the second act of the 20-Sided Tavern.
Cool.
They're in LA. They're back in LA at the Montalban Theater in Hollywood, and I'm going to be appearing in the second act of the show on Saturday, November 29th at 7:30 p.m. I gotta also plug. Maybe I should I? There might be another Streampunk guesting in the show before me on Saturday. I don't. In case they have a schedule change, I don't want to like put them out there, but just keep an eye out.
There may or may not.
Yeah, keep an eye out because there might be two Streampunks guesting on that day. So yeah, those are my announcements.
Awesome.
I do actually have announcements, but you had said that you had some, and so I was letting you go first.
Hell yeah, Batman, do it.
Same as always, I played GeoGuessr, and I took 2 weeks off, 1 week on accident and 1 week on purpose. So I'm finally back playing GeoGuessr on Sunday nights. And yesterday's VOD just went up on YouTube this afternoon. You should check it out, give it a like, give it a watch. The energy was like very high. I was very excited to be streaming again. I hadn't streamed on my own channel in a long time, so I was feeling it. I was excited about it, and it was a fun stream. So you should check out that VOD.
Nice. Well, I think that's it for announcements. Yes.
I like puppies.
Ooh.
There we go.
You should play a character that has a puppy in this game.
Noted.
I mean, that's if you want to. I'm not telling you what to do, but you know.
Well, no, of course you're not. But also, I like where your head's at.
Yeah, look. I think you have a type, you know, which is characters that like animals. Okay, so let's go into character creation. So we are playing Scum and Villainy. So I think it's very important to just understand the overall system or how the mechanics work. So this is a diceless GM game. So I will not be rolling dice. I will only tell you to roll dice if there is a situation that is potentially dangerous or could have some negative outcome. You will, if you say I turn the car on and you drive down the street, I'm not going to make you roll drive, right? Because you are competent people. I assume that you know how to do this. But in any sort of situation, there could be danger or potential harm that caused by your character. For example, if a character decides to take their legally distinct lightsaber and swing it at you, you as a player will get the option to choose either to defend and try to hearken that, or you can actually use one of the skills, which on your character sheet on the right hand side, to possibly maneuver and do better. And like you can defend and you'll take a little bit of damage, or but if you decide to use an ability like scrap, right, which is your fighting ability, you have the potential of rolling a critical success on your scrap ability and reversing the ability and actually causing damage to the enemy instead of just avoiding it or just taking less. But the caveat to that is that if you don't critically success, you're going to take full damage. And so that's kind of where it is. There's risk and reward. You can just take less damage, or you could take more. You could take negative damage and do damage to the enemy, but you have the chance of sustaining more. The way that the system works is that on your character sheet, you will notice that there is 3 squares on every single thing. Each one that you fill out during character creation will refer to how many d6s you will roll when you are rolling that specific ability. And it's like a powered by the apocalypse system where if you roll below a specific number, it's a failure. If you roll in a small range in the middle, it's a success, but with a consequence. Or if you roll above a high number, it is a critical success. So that is the general gist of how the game works. The first thing that you're going to be choosing is you're going to be choosing your playbook, right? Very similar to Powered by the Apocalypse. The options in the core rulebook are a mechanic, muscle, mystic, pilot, scoundrel, speaker, and stitch. Stitch would be like a doctor. Speaker would be like a bard kind of a thing. I feel very easily explained based off of the descriptions. So does anyone have like one that they're like reaching out on?
I mean, since apparently I'm going to have a puppy, there is no greater love than like the scoundrel and the dog they said they didn't want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I might go scoundrel.
Okay. All right.
I know that's also so unlike. Am I?
You
Don't
know.
worry about it.
Now, I'm curious. Actually, we'll go over that next. So, okay, so we've got a scoundrel. Anyone else? And feel free to double up or triple up if you all are like, oh, I really love Han Solo.
Solo scoundrel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I love, like you said, like mechanic, or what was that? The
Mechanic, muscle, mystic, pilot, scoundrel, speaker, and stitch are the different.
I like the idea of a mechanic in what you've told us about this game. I feel like that sounds kind of fun and interesting to work with. I kind of want to. I love to be a little fixer too. So
I love it. By the way, if you guys have the book in front of you, the descriptions is on page 56, if that's helpful. And same with you, audience. If you have the book, which you can buy directly from Evil Hat, they have been very nice to the channel in the past, so I do not feel bad about sending stuff for them. Plus, when they made a Call of Cthulhu game, literally like the first page in it was like, by the way, Cthulhu's a race, not Cthulhu. Lovecraft is a raging racist. So like was blatant about it in the very beginning, which I was like, chef's kiss. I love that. Yeah. So Elisa, Look, they called him out. I just appreciate, because most people creating content based around Lovecraftian stuff are just like,
have to do their heavy Lovecraft apologetics rather than it's like
No.
garbage actually.
yeah, instead of just being like, well, he's a person of his time. It's like they're just
No.
like, no, he was racist, like compared to
Mhm.
racist people at that time. Like racist people were like, he goes a little too far. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. When I ran why did I start this sentence when I can't finish it? Sorry. I for Becca's channel, I ran a Call of Cthulhu 4-shot, I think it was. And before I was like, Becca, I'm only gonna run this system if you let me say fuck Lovecraft before every game. Like just like 10 toes down, fuck that guy.
For real.
Mhm.
And so I did, and we did.
Yay!
And it was fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
But yeah.
So, not to change subjects, because I promise I will keep us afloat
Yeah,
on this
this will
boat.
become the Lovecraft.
Shout out to Evil Net. Fuck Lovecraft.
Club.
Yeah.
Are there? Did any of the ones that I read off sound interesting to you, or a direction in which you want to?
Yeah. Wait, Caitlin, you chose mechanic, you said?
But you could
Okay.
also be one if you wanted.
No. I think I was looking at either mystic or speaker.
Okay, mystic could be like almost like a Jedi, or like magical powers in that sense, where that they can either sense how danger that's coming towards them, or use mystical magical powers that you get to make up. There is no like hard fast like this is what mystic means, you know.
Yeah. I feel like I love playing mystics. So maybe and then speaker is if you want to be a respectful one, use connections to get your way. Nah, I'm gonna do mystic. Who wants to be respectable?
Yeah, screw that.
No one in this party.
So each one of you, if you go to your respected pages, so for example, mystic, you start on page 81. Mechanic, you are on page 69. Nice. And scoundrel, you're on 93. So they're going to give you some starting action points. So for example, for the scoundrel, you're going to get 2 points into sway and 1 point into stock. And then there is a section called starting build, where it says you get points based off of which kind of starting build that you are doing. These are just numbers. Do not rely on these. Like, for example, for scoundrel, there is captain. You do not have to be the captain if you choose that as your starting build, right? You can do whatever you want. While the three of you take a look at your options, I'm actually going to look directly into the camera and talk to you, lovely audience, lovely chatters, or whatever name that this group is going to call you by the end of this show. So I'd like to tell you a little bit about the world while the group makes these decisions. The three of them are going to be in a virtual world. They're going to be in a VR, completely realized metaverse, right? They will be going out and acting and performing as their bodies are on Earth and connected to a computer. They will be having to go out and make sure that their audience, their viewers, and their corporate backers are all pleased with their actions, their behaviors, and that they can sell as much as they possibly can. How are they going to do that? That's going to be up to them on how they do this. But it's very important for their existence to even continue to be in this VR world, to make those three people happy, to make you, the viewers, and corporate backers, and maybe themselves a little bit of extra money. Now, I know that, I know that this doesn't sound realistic or anything like that, but they will have to continuously look at data, information about their viewers, even reach out to them. And I have put it onto them to come up with a name for this group specifically, to call their audience, because they're going to have to rely on you guys multiple times during tonight's show. So I will be taking suggestions. I may not pull from you guys, but I will take suggestions, especially since I will say I don't think I didn't notice all of you pressing F in chat for doubt when I said that this game wasn't horror. Okay, I saw that.
Don't make me see that. I will turn this whole stream around.
So yes, that is the basis of the world. They will have to continue to do that. That being said, because they are in a VR world, I am allowing them each to play as either an avatar of themselves or an avatar of a character that they wish to be, which includes any sort of franchise, fantasy or sci-fi or anything. If they want to play if they want to play and look like a zombie, they can. They can also look like I don't know, whatever animal or person or weird. Imagine if you've seen it.
You thought of undead and then you didn't think of other examples.
No, because we all know who I am.
We do. We really do. Admirably character consistent. I give you this.
It's all accidental too. Well, you know what it was is because I had ideas, but I was like, oh, I don't want to call them out if like the players don't end up choosing them, right? Like, because I had like mentioned to Caitlin, who I said that she could play. She does not have to play that character, but I just was like in my head, I was like, oh, I could say that, but then activates copyright lawyer mode. You know what? They can have custom avatars to look like whatever they want. They can look like all red shirts from Star Trek if they want. They can look like Jedis if they want, and they can both have a Jedi and a red shirt in the same ship if they wanted.
And they could kiss.
In fact, I would demand it. No, I'm just kidding.
What if imagine what if we were two Jedi wearing red shirts in a cave in the middle of nowhere and we kissed? What then?
Can they look like Skibbity Toilet? You know what? Sure, why not? As much as I hate it, yes.
Somebody donates $100 to Althaven right now, I will look like Skibbity Toilet for this entire game. I will put Skibbity Toilet on the. I don't even know what Skibbity Toilet is. I don't think. This is the most out of touch I've ever felt with the internet was when Skibbity Toilet became a thing.
Oh God!
You have 5
That's
minutes.
good because for internet hygiene purposes, you don't want to be in touch with such an object.
Yeah, no idea, no clue.
Okay, so
I see ellipses in chat.
Ellipses.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story about Skibbity Toilet that I know about. So Skibbity Toilet is a video series made from a Steam mod system called Gary's Mod, right? And Skibbity Toilet blew up and has this whole massive lore and stuff like that. Then it got bought to become a series, like a movie, right? And then the company that bought the movie started suing Steam because they had the characters from Skibbity Toilet in Steam, except for Steam's the one who made it. And so it became this really like wild backwards like lawsuit, like, bro, you're suing about something you don't even know what the fuck came from. Like,
I don't think I've ever seen Skibbity Toilet before. I just googled it. It looks like a sim head in a toilet.
Yeah.
Love it. This one's got a halo.
Looks like my hopes and dreams.
In The Sims?
Poly.
All right. So have
Dreams
you
are
all
low-poly.
had a chance to take a look at your starting builds and pick them?
Yeah. Yes.
Great. So the next portion out of that, Sam, have you taken a look? Can you go ahead and take a look at your friends section? Those are examples of friends that you might have. Take a look at those. Those are fun.
Yes, friends can include folks such as a moneylender, an info broker, a ship mechanic, though I already have access to one of those, a smuggler, or a bounty hunter. I think I should absolutely go with moneylender so that I can be in trouble.
Okay. go ahead and feel free to add that to your character sheet. Caitlin, mechanic, you've got some colorful friends yourself.
I do. I was
You have
looking at the black market dealer.
Ooh, okay. I like it. All right. Eliza, for the mystic, what about yourself? What kind of weird friends do you have?
Yes, they are all weird, it says in here. Oh goodness. I think, what does a xeno mean in this context?
It just means any sort of alien. So
Okay.
it could be you could look like a gray alien, you could look like a predator, or you could look like a xenomorph from Aliens, but it just basically means any sort of alien form.
I want that, and it's not going to be a xenomorph. I want it to look like just your prototypical 1950s big-headed, green-skinned, big eyes alien.
Nice.
With weird sticky fingers like that. Like three.
Like
those
those
little
little
frog.
boys.
Yeah.
Little frog.
Yeah.
Like frog fingers.
Yes.
The next thing we're going to have is you guys get a choice of a special ability, which is going to be on the next page. You also have a starting ability that you just start with. So for Caitlin, she gets Tinkerer. Wow. I know how to read, I promise. When you work on a clock, there is clocks in the system. Let's move on. With rig or hack, or when you study a schematic, fill in +1 segment. So you get an additional segment for using those on a clock. So I think you use clocks in Star Trek, right? You guys use clocks? You supposed to?
It's over-engineered clocks.
Mm.
The extended task system is like
Oh.
clocks, but what if we added more? But fundamentally similar idea.
Okay. It's the same kind of thing. You basically, whenever you use hack or rig to study a schematic, you're going to fill in an extra segment of that clock. So because you're better at it, but you have a list of special abilities. Go ahead and feel free to go through this on your own. While I talk to chat about how words are hard, I agree. I hate words. They're difficult, especially the English language is just a very difficult thing to do.
Do you have another language you prefer?
Ooh, no. I don't know.
So it's the worst language except for all the others.
Well, here's the thing is I know a little bit of Spanish, and I'll be honest, I feel Spanish is a little bit easier for me, but I will be honest with you. I don't have the cognitive capability of studying Spanish long enough or being in Mexico or a Spanish speaking country long enough to like fully adapt it. Like I spent 3 months in Mexico and I got around really well and I could understand what people were saying, but I couldn't speak back to them. And that was like the hardest part because I would like, I know like 6 words, but I know exactly what you're telling me. You know what I mean? Like I know what you're saying to me, but I cannot speak it back to you. It is
active skills are always a higher order challenge than passive skills in language learning.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about speaking it, but I did recently start trying to learn how to read Hangul for GeoGuessr reasons. But it's actually the coolest way I've ever seen script written. Like, why don't we all do that? That's like, it's like Legos. Their words are like Legos. It's so cool. Language is awesome.
Language is awesome. I'm a big fan.
Languages are awesome.
Also,
when you're
I
learning
think
with a friend. What?
Spanish just is strictly like linguistically like more coherently organized than English. If for no other reason, it's just a pretty direct descendant of Romance languages without like, let's also yonk like some Germanic and like
it's
Norse
a too many cooks in the kitchen
influences.
situation here.
Right.
And
I
I'm
didn't want to turn anyone away from invading the British Isles, I guess.
and I'm sure that these exist in other languages, but the fact is that even British English to English English. Like the fact is that American English, I shouldn't say English English. That's
American, yeah.
American English. The fact is that we got rid of letters and from the spellings because it was cheaper, because we're a fucking capitalist nation, to type them out with one less letter when we started using the printing press. Like we got rid of like the U in color, and we, you know what I mean? Like,
And yet we still didn't change the GH in enough to like an F or something sane. The thing I always hear is two countries separated by a common language.
yeah. But it's just like that's also very triggering and very difficult. You know, you got herb and herb and just like silent letters as a whole is just bullshit. Fuck you.
I mean, blame that to the French.
Glares in British is what chat is saying right now. Did anyone choose a special ability yet?
Oh yeah.
What do you got?
I chose mine earlier. I'm tenacious.
We know.
Penalties from harm are 1 level less severe.
Nice. Anyone else got a special ability that they are eyeing?
I grabbed Hacker. You may expend your special armor to resist the consequences of hacking or to push yourself when hacking or gathering info electronically.
The hack the smiles back.
Elisa, do you see anything yet, or do you need some more time?
No, I think I just chose
Nice.
Sundering. You may push yourself to attune to the way and twist it, causing psychic harm to anyone in the area vulnerable to your assault. You may spend 1 stress for each additional feature. It damages instead of stuns. You and anyone you choose get plus 2d to resist the effects.
Nice. So that's just 2 additional dice to resist those effects. That's awesome. That's really great. Do any of you have any special armor? It's not on every character.
Let's see.
Not that I'm seeing in the starting build or the.
Yeah. Again, it's possible that you don't have it.
Oh, question. I chose a starting build, and it does come with one of these abilities. Did I have to choose that one, or
no? You can choose whatever one you want.
Okay, and
these
we
are
only
just
choose
like
one. How many do we choose? One.
It says if you want, it's just one ability.
Oh my God, there's
right, and we also get the starting ability too.
Yeah, there's abilities. Hold on.
Oh yeah,
I might need to.
Okay, if there is,
that's okay. Keep going.
If you do not have special armor, then the next thing is you're going to choose a heritage. Again, because we are playing in a virtual world where every sort of IP exists out there, this is the Fortnite of a VR world where you will see Iron Man shooting at Aria Grande. You know what I mean? Like that just is a thing that exists. So there are some options: Imperial, Spacer, colonist, manufacturer, wanderer, or a Xeno. Xenos are again aliens if you would like to play an alien. These are just names to give you specific like little things. They're probably not going to be very important today, but this is going to lead to the actual question I want to ask: is anyone going to play a non-humanoid avatar?
Humanoid. Define humanoid.
Okay. You can have two. You can have 2 arms and 2 legs, or less. What I mean is, are you going to play a non-human?
Oh, that's very different.
Or if you are playing a human, are you going to be playing an IP'd character? Like, are you going to be playing as Iron Man? Are you going to be playing a Yautja? Are you going to be playing I don't know, a zombie?
What have I been watching lately? I need some inspo.
You could look like a vampire. You know, you were talking about Twilight.
A sparkly vampire. You could just not be a vampire. You could just be sparkly.
The answer can be known. You can be just a humanoid of whatever style, flavor that you like.
Oh God. Wait, have y'all chosen? Did you say? Are you still deciding?
And Caitlin's figuring out whether she wants to be Yacha.
No, I was reading. I'm changing my ability to analyst because I didn't know there was a second page of abilities. Analyst. When you hack a system, you may also ask a question about the owner or location of the system, as though you had rolled a 6 on the gather info. When you resist the consequences of hacking, roll plus 1d6. So I'm switching to that ability. Now I'm thinking about. I think I'm just going to be a person shaped, human shaped.
Okay.
Both. Yeah. But I think I'm going to be low poly.
That's fun.
Oh,
Okay.
that's fun. Yeah.
Wait.
So instead of like a high def, like you like look like a Sims
blocky.
character, or do you want to be more like a Minecraft
Low-
character, like
Not
how low?
somewhere between Sims 1 and Minecraft. Like we're not quite as low poly as Minecraft, but still very much a few more polys. Yeah.
Is this to avoid being caught in 4K? You just start lower res?
The lower as you start, the less like you are to get. Yeah.
Funny enough, it's low poly, but like visually, it's like 12K. Like it's 12K low poly. It's when they fake low poly.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'm fake low poly. Oh, that's funny, actually.
Chat wants to know, like Laura Croft triangle boobs low poly.
Somewhere in there, probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Wasn't she just wearing the Madonna bra?
No, because
Basically.
Madonna had two separate
Two
ones.
of
That
them,
was
yeah.
just one.
Oh,
Chill.
It looked like the front of a Cybertruck. Like
It was like a wedge of cartoon cheese, is what was going
What I'm
on.
hearing is the Cybertruck has
Yeah.
Laura Croft.
Has Laura Croft boobs?
yeah, but
Can't
that
say
would make
because then it'll make me have any sort of
positive look
Affinity,
towards-
yeah.
So here's what's gonna happen. As far as anyone needs to be concerned, I'm gonna be humanoid. If at any point we get a look at my insides, then we'll find out
Ooh.
how real that
Whoa.
is. I'll roll a die or something about it. Am I manufactured? Am I human? Am I dancer? Screw you. You don't have to know.
Ooh, that gives me a really good idea. Now I can describe the difference between like you getting hit and Caitlin being hit. Like Caitlin has big square blocks of red that just like shoot out.
like pixel like pixel scatter.
The one thing is I'm not, whatever's inside me, we're not narrating as whatever it is that
You're
androids
full
are
of
made
Lego
of
blocks.
in
You're full
Milk?
of Lego loose. No. You're full of loose Lego blocks.
Yeah. We don't know. Maybe I am
How would
human. I haven't rolled the die yet. So like you're already like you might be jumping to the assumption. I don't jump. That's some bipedal nonsense.
Maybe there's some
I can
like
bet.
maybe there's some like lozenges in there.
Maybe I'm a pinata.
Maybe you're a pinata. A pinata with a dog.
Pinata dog.
Pinata dog.
Not the dog.
Chat wants to know if you're human on the outside, party on the inside.
That's what
That's what a pinata would be.
Yeah.
A humanoid pinata.
That is that.
Elisa, do you have an idea of what you are thinking?
Yeah, I feel like because we talked vampires and I chose Mystic, seems like it goes hand in hand to be a
Ooh.
sparkly vampire.
I love it.
Mm.
That's great. So there's two more things. One well, technically there's three, but we're not going to get into it, so I'm just going to skip the whole entire background thing. The background is that you're in a VR world. Congratulations. The next thing is you get to assign 4 action dots. So that means you get to assign 4 dots to any skills that you want. You can only have 2 dots in any one skill at this time. So you cannot increase past 2. So feel free to put 4 dots wherever you want. Yeah.
What does a tune mean?
A tune. A tune, especially like when you were like thinking for a mystic or something like that. A tune is like you are centering yourself. You are aligning your chakras almost. Let me get you the actual game definition of what attune is. When you attune to the way, you open your mind to the galactic energies underlying all existence. You might communicate with non-sentient species or robots. You can call safely handle artifacts or remnants that tap directly into the way. In the system, they have their magical system is called the way, right? So it's basically a way to fluff ways of communication, or like it's like the defense version of the mystic, because in the mystic itself, or in the resolve or the magical area, is attune, and I think it's no attune is the magical sense, so that's your magical power is attune.
Sweet. You said we get four extra from our
Four
starting?
extras, yeah.
What if I'm already extra?
Well, we know that.
I've also decided I'm not like person shaped in the way that like a human is. I'm like Animal Crossing proportions.
Mm.
I'm like low poly and also like 3 apples tall.
Once you've done that, the next thing you're going to do is from your friends list. I believe you all chose a friend already, but you're going to choose from that list. You're going to choose one friend and one rival. So one person you're in a good relationship with and one you're in a bad one. So Sam, it seemed like you were in a bad relationship with yours. So that would probably be your rival. So you'd pick a friend.
All right. Let's see. If money lender bad, info broker good. So info, yes. Money, no.
So true.
Oh shoot, yeah.
You're like, oh, that's real
science, and I'm broke about it.
Elisa or Caitlin, let me know when you are ready. Go ahead and just blurt it out.
Are we talking rivals?
Yeah, your rival or your friend, if you decide to swap those around.
I'm just making sure I put 4, 3. Oh, maybe I have one more. I think I have one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I actually already know what I would choose for rival.
Yeah.
Which would be, hold on, scrolling.
Scrolling.
I lost the page. Oh, wait, found it. Okay. So I was already looking at, I can barely read what this name is. I think it's Blish. The last one, a fellow mystic.
Yeah, Blish. A fellow
Yeah.
mystic walking the same path or with wildly different beliefs about the way.
Right? That's kind of perfect for a rival, I feel like.
Yeah.
Whichever way you take that, you know?
Mm-hmm. Caitlin, what about yourself?
So there's someone here with the description previous employer. Could I do like, because we're like whatever supposed to be like content creation, should be like a previous sponsor?
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's going to be my not my friend. I think I'm not very marketable.
Well,
really, with all those polys.
This is where we're going to get into this because I think this might be a fun way to introduce your characters. So you all have been invited to the newest VR experience. You're told that you are going to be paid upfront 100 credits right off the bat. Credits in the system are wildly different, so don't think it's like $100. It's the equivalent is very different. You're going to be paid 100 credits to film your experience going through the the official Scooby-Doo experience. You will first be teleported to the red carpet for the event itself. Out of the three of you, who is going to be the first person on the red carpet? Sam says no.
I don't think anything about me indicates I show up in a timely manner.
So it sounds like, well, you three are together. So this is more of who's exiting the limo first, right? Who's exiting the ship first. So it sounds like, Aliza, you got nose goes to this. Please let us know, what is your character's name and what do you view that they look like?
Okay.
I'm going to ask all of you this question, so if you can feel free to be prepared.
Okay. My character's name is Esther, which was my confirmation name, but also I chose a biblical name because I am playing a Mormon created sparkly vampire. So, Esther. And she looks like me, I'll say, except with the sheen of course, sparkly vampireness.
Mm-hmm.
And also like the blood red eyes, maybe like a blood red lip. Very mid to late 2000s, early 2010s kind of style. So maybe like a scrunchy tube top. And what else did we wear back then? I don't know. Velvet
Way low
pants.
cut.
Yeah, super low rise. Velvet pants with like chain belts.
Chunky boot.
And wait, what'd you say? A chunky boot?
Like a chunky boot.
Yep, that chunky heel boot. Yeah, that's her. That's Esther.
So I'm going to ask and I think this is an extremely important question for your character. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is your sparkliness equivalent to like an emote where you can turn it on or off, or are you forced to have it when you're out in actual like in-game daylight? Like, can you turn it on for the camera, or are you forced to do it with in-game lighting?
I think I'm going to stick to the lore and say I'm forced to do it with in-game lighting, but because I am an influencer, I probably have like a natural light that I bring with me so that I can basically do it as a live emote for my fans when they want to see the sparkles.
I don't remember the name of the droid, but like the little circle droid that shoots little lasers at Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. I imagine you have one of those, but instead it's like it's got natural light that just like whenever you want it to. Like it's so you're walking down there. Who's gonna be next?
I'll topple out.
Okay.
Here's the problem with being streamer influencer. You know how a bunch of like we don't leave our house? That does not bespeak an excessive wardrobe of clothing acceptable for society. And indeed, Lee, screw it. Names are whatever. Doesn't have that. So Lee just kind of rolls out. They're in some cargo pants that were entirely chosen for their ability to have more pockets. How many pockets? Don't count. Numbers are big. And one of those fake leather jackets where it's just starting to like peel. And a shirt that they clearly got free from whatever platform this is.
Ooh, okay. So this actually brings up a very important question that Aliza, I'll also need you to answer. So the way that this game works is when you leave your ship, you leave your domicile, you choose to either go out with light, normal, or heavy equipment. And what that means is you get access on your character sheet to items, to the items on it, but you don't have to choose them until you need them. You just choose, for example, light allows you to have 1 to 3 items, right? So as you play, you say, oh, I really needed that melee weapon. Well, guess what? You chose, you fill in that dot, and guess what? You now have that melee weapon. You do not have to choose them until you need them. But it does affect how people view you in the situation on whether you're light, normal, or heavy when you go out. So it sounds like, Sam, it sounds like Lee is probably either normal or heavy. because of like the way you describe them.
I'm gonna go heavy just because like nobody has ever chosen cargo pants to leave those pockets empty.
Okay, don't attack me. Okay,
Why? You're the GM. You're gonna do that to me later.
I'm wearing cargo shorts because I am that dad. And all of the pockets are empty. Thank you very much. Because again, you never know when you need a pocket.
I'm sure I have like 2 more pockets on the like it's one of those where you got like the lower leg pockets, the upper leg pockets, and the actual pockets where the pockets are, and then the pockets on the butt. Like at minimum, that's how that kind of thing works. So I think I've got like pockets, like the lower pockets are still available to be pocketed.
Sam, I'm gonna send you an advertisement sometime tonight. I keep getting advertised these work pants that look like raver shorts, like raver pants. Like they are black. It's black with like the pocket lining is yellow or orange, like caution yellow or orange, and they look like raver pants. And I keep seeing them, and I'm like, who are these for?
They are for Lee, my streamer, and they're one like not sweatpants pair of pants. I just have this vivid image of a guy from my high school who showed us exactly how many bottles of beer he could get into the pockets of his utility bills.
Oh yeah.
You don't even need the pockets for that one. Eliza, what about you? Were you thinking light or normal? It sounded like.
Well, question, because there's a list of items in our our character type. How does that relate to this?
So let me pull up Mystic specifically and go
page
to
84.
Yeah, thank you. That was very helpful. So those are in reference to like, so for example, where it says fine melee weapon, that says to load. That means that if you choose to have the fine melee weapon when you need it, that counts as 2 slots.
Okay. So, and how many do we get?
Light is between 1 and 3. Normal is 4 to 5 spots, and heavy is 6 to 8. Again, you don't have to choose what items you get until you actually need them. Those are just specific items that you have access to that the other players don't. On the character sheet itself are access to all of the things that everyone has access to, which includes illicit drugs. All of you have access to those.
Oh, wow.
How could I have done that if my streamer clearly pre-gamed?
Well, it's an empty baggie of illicit drugs.
There we are.
So that's how those items specifically work, is they're items that you have access to. If it says 0 load, that means that you just have those and you they don't go against your loadout.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So
I guess I'll just do normal then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the last one to get out of their ship or to teleport in, Caitlin, tell us about your character, what they look like, and what their name is.
Okay, are we in VR currently? Like we are. This is the
you are
okay.
You are always in
always.
You are
That's
always in VR. Yeah.
Okay, so her name is BB, and she hates this so much. She became an influencer on accident. Like she was like on a crew for like another like thing. Like she was working like tech for something, but like was in the background of too many shots, and she became a meme. And so like she hates this shit. And like, but like has to now because I think she like owes some people some money.
She could also be the camera op or like work the crew as well. That is a possibility. Like someone's got to be there. It could be a robot. It could be like a camera. You could also be the person that is maybe calling the shots. That is a possibility.
Pro at the GoPro.
I think it is kind of funny to be a meme who hates it.
Yeah.
I do kind of want to I do it. Like life blew up because somebody had their camera open at the wrong time sort of deal.
There is a lot of times
where the operator was really funny. I think that's what she used to do then probably.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of times where the camera op or the behind the camera person ends up getting a lot of screen time because of their interaction, their forced interaction with the guests. So like, okay. So, BB, what does BB look like?
BB is
low
probably
poly.
Low poly is probably 3/4 of the height of like the nearest like average height character visage in the VR world. She's got sort of Animal Crossing style proportions, and she's got the low poly look going on. She's you can't really make out too much, but is wearing basically like I mean, pants and shirt, low poly pants and shirt is kind of just is the look, and is gonna probably come in normal with normal gear, and it's just kind of comes out and is like and like really good to not have too many facial expressions that she can do with the low poly, because otherwise he would know how much she doesn't really want to be here, and she's gonna scramble after her friends.
You catch up with them. Sam, is your puppy with you? Like, are they a part of the get viewership style?
I think at a dramatically appropriate moment, Lee's chat will redeem a donation that will instantiate this pup. I think this was something from like a previous streamiversary that they currently have that they don't remember they left as a redeem, that they have like that should not show up, since again this is the scoundrel and the pup they say they didn't want. So that will happen at a dramatically appropriate moment. For now, they've forgotten that redeem is in their chat system.
I love it. Out of the three of you, who do you think is most worried or most knowledgeable about your statistics, about your numbers, your audience retention rate, stuff like that?
I think either me or Sam's character. What do you think, Sam?
Okay,
you could rock paper scissors for it.
I think Lee's relationship to numbers is one of those where they know perfectly well that their numbers are not going to stay forever. They are like on the good end right now. Like they're riding high, but they also know like
sounds like
you ever
healthy.
be streaming and you're like, I don't understand why any of you are watching. This is ridiculous. Like you're all gonna vanish next week because I'm a schlub. But we're gonna party for now, I guess, is what's up.
Okay.
I think
sounds like
that's what they are.
Sounds like Esther is the one that's obsessed with numbers. Numbies.
Conscious of.
So as you all start walking down the red carpet, you can see that there is a fake audience that is like placed, like people can't change their seats, but you can see that there's a bunch of like circular heads with like square bodies below them, and each one has a different avatar face on him, and they're reacting in different ways as you guys come out. They seem somewhat excited. Behind you on the other side is like the history of Scooby-Doo. Every performer with their arm around the cartoon version of them, so like the different voice actors are getting credit for like the different generations of Scooby-Doo that they played. You even have the live action crews throughout the generations. You can see there is visual representation for all of them standing on the red carpet, and you all like people are cheering and are excited and happy. And then all of a sudden the audience uproars and is cheering wildly as someone teleports in, and you all know this person as Kiko. Kiko is another influencer, and he comes out arms wide, large, fluffy, fake fur jacket. It's brown with white around the chest. He's not wearing a shirt underneath it, so you could see he's got like a muscle like avatar that's going on, and he pulls his hands up, and when he does this motion, an emote pops up and it shows the number of subscribers above his head, and you can see that as he does that, it's a live direct feed, and the number just continues to go up and up and up, and you can see the number 3 million above his head, and he's like, yes, that's right, Kiko is here. Whoa, who else here is going to be going through this? Doesn't matter because Kiko's here, and he just walks right past you. all, just completely ignoring your existence. The fact that you were in front of him in the line, he just is doing that. And he's got a bunch of little flash bots. They're not taking photos. They're just flashing like he is getting photos taken of himself the entire time.
How many of that 3 million do you think are bots?
I can find out if you want. And I think BB's voice is like modulated in like a way that like it doesn't make sound, but text pops up in front of her of what she's saying. Yeah, basically. I can find out if you want.
I want. Yes.
Okay, cover me. And it's gonna basically like bonk her forehead into whoever's back is in front of her and will like keep pace and is gonna pull out whatever. Let's see if I probably have whatever her like tablet is.
It's going to be a hacking tool as the item, so it's going to take one of your item slots, but you can tell me what is it. Is it like an armband from Mass Effect? Is it like just a tablet? Is it Google Glasses? Like what does it look like to you?
It looks like a Nokia phone, but in like again also low poly, and it's one of those things where like she puts her hand on her side and it like apparates in her hand as though she like went into the inventory, and is gonna be like looking down and is gonna be. I'm gonna try to figure out.
Imagine some major streamer botting on a streaming platform to boost their own numbers. That doesn't sound like a thing that would be a thing.
Who would do that?
Someone who has their flash bots make it look like they're taking pictures of it when it's not. Clearly.
I mean, or they're all authentic, and then I just have to worry about 3 million people.
So, Caitlin, I will give you free information because there is no danger in this search, so we won't roll this. I will give you the opportunity if you want to dig deeper.
Okay.
So you definitely saw that there was a mass cleanup on the platform of bots, and you did see a substantial dip, but that number went back up and has continued to go up after the flood of that. So it's possible that the bots just existed in general and added random people, or other people botted him, or even he paid for bots. So, but it's not like super clear whether or not he paid for the bots, but there was a let's say like a 10% drop from this big flood.
Bought and paid for.
So if you would like to dig a little deeper and you would like to possibly put yourself into some danger, we could absolutely roll this. You tell me what. I assume you're going to use hack as your roll. Okay, great. So how many pips do you have in hack?
Okay, so for the like primary categories, those have little like dots next to them. Are those also supposed to have stats, or is that just a decoration on the sheet?
No, so that is XP. How you get XP is use those skills, and that like for example, hack is under insight. The more you use it, you will fill that bar up. Once that bar is filled up, you can then expend that to get another pip in one of the abilities just in that section.
Cool. I have 2 in hack, and then with my analyst ability, when you hack a system, you may also ask a question about the owner or location of the system as though you had rolled a 6 on the gather info. When you resist the consequences of hacking, roll plus 1d6. I don't know if this is consequences of hacking or if this is...
It will be a consequence based off of your roll. So if you have 2 pips, that means you're going to roll 2d6, and you're going to roll them. If the highest die is a 6, it's a full success. If you roll more than 1 6, it is a critical success. If the highest die you roll is a 4 or 5, it's a partial success. And if the highest die you roll is a 1 or a 3, that is a bad outcome.
Okay. Rolled a 6 and a 2.
Okay, so we only care about what the highest dice was, which was a 6. So that is a full success. You are able to go into the system, and you are able to dig a little bit deeper and manage to not get caught going into the platform's coding system. And you see that his viewership is flagged by the system with by potential bots. So the system itself thinks that he is botting, like a substantial amount, but they can't prove it yet.
Mhm.
And so they are flagged internally that probably a large majority of their audience is done. And because of your background, I give you another piece of information. Unless you have a specific question, I will give you another piece of information. He is also getting paid at a reduced rate per viewership because of this.
Mhm.
Fascinating.
Yeah, so there's like a standard rate across the board of like you get X amount of money per viewer per minute, and he has a lower amount because this is not the first time he has gotten caught potentially botting. So his options were either not get paid by the platform, which would ruin him, or get paid a reduced amount. So that's where he's currently living at.
It's like one of those guys who serves like 3 days of a 7-day ban.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the equivalent of someone who decides that they're going to get a 7-day ban and decide that their redemption for saying unbelievably racist stuff is to clean their house.
Damn, shots fired.
Look, if you know, you know. All right.
So I may also ask a question about the owner or location of the system.
Mm-hmm. So that was the information I was saying. Unless you had a specific question.
Okay, I see. I just want to make sure. I was like, I thought that was maybe what it was, but I wanted to make sure that's how that worked.
Yeah. Unless you had a specific question about that, that was the piece of information I was just going to give you freely for that.
So I wanted to ask about, the wording of the thing is as though you had rolled a 6. So is there like a
if you rolled a 4 or a 5, you would have. That's yeah. You
so I
would
wouldn't get to ask a question.
Read it again for me. Sorry.
So, yes, okay. When you hack a system, you may also ask a question about the owner or location of the system as though you had rolled a 6.
Yes.
What does that mean?
So what that means is if you roll your dice and the highest die you roll is like a 4 or a 5, 4 or 5 means a partial success, which means you succeed, but there is a negative consequence to that, and you don't get to ask that additional question. What this is saying is that you still get that partial success in the sense that you are successful and something negative happens, but you still get to ask the question.
I also get Got it. I see. I was trying to like wrap my head around. I did roll a 6. So what is that? Got it. Cool. Sweet. I'm on the level. Sweet. Thank you.
So you get that piece of information as Kiko walks up to the Matthew Lillard VR virtual version of Shaggy, and he's like, "Look at this fucking guy! Look at this! Look at who's gonna do it better? I'm gonna do it better. That's right, because you know it. You want me to be the next Shaggy. Come on, y'all!" And then he just keeps walking. By the way, this guy is very white and is using AAV. Like he is like definitely just peak stereotypical like culture vulture, you know?
I was like using BB just holds up her Nokia phone up a little higher between the two of you. And you can see that information.
Amazing. Thank you for that.
I'd rather be doing that. So
chat is voting that the character's name should be Brashley.
I am getting big Brashley vibes.
Go Brashley.
He ends up going into a big cartoon spooky house, like a very like traditional haunted house Scooby-Doo style, and you see him teleport out and go into the next instance that you guys are preparing for. And as he leaves, the crowd simmers down but is still cheering for you because you still have a substantial audience. I know that this is a GM diceless game, but I am going to roll some dice to see what your viewership is looking like. So you guys are sitting, your followers, you guys have about 1.5 million. That's your audience size, and it fluctuates depending on the day. But it's at a good number. Your current viewership right now is about 200, which is very low for you guys, for your subscriber to viewership. So maybe it could have been some sort of bad maybe the audience didn't publicize that you were going to be there, or they just weren't aware that you guys are streaming, or maybe there's one of the other million other things that they could be watching at that moment to grab their attention. What would you all like to do with this information?
Okay, so I want we need to like get our engagement up or something, like pull people away from whatever else they're doing and get them here watching us. A poll, like decide, which one of us is Scooby, Shaggy, and another one.
Daphne?
Who the other?
Velma.
Velma?
Velma.
I couldn't tell if that was a Lisa not sure or character.
It was both. Farting.
Really funny. Really funny.
I think Scooby, Shaggy, and Velma, I guess. I don't know, or whoever. Which of the Scooby gang are each of us?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm gonna
Let's
do
fire
it.
up the poll.
Okay.
Mods.
Boopity boopity, whatever. Poll.
You put up the poll. You know what? The poll itself gets put up easily. The question is that would you like to make this a roll where there's potential
I could roll
negative
a sway on it, maybe.
Ooh, a sway. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I think that's a great call.
Yeah.
And actual chat, tell us who you think is what character is Velma, Scooby, and Shaggy.
another one.
Assign one of them to one of us. Go for it.
to your characters, not to you though. That's where I between your
Fair.
characters.
All right,
All
that's
right.
a 5 and a 2. So.
A 5. Okay, so 5 means that is a success with it's a partial success. You do what you wanted, which is you put the poll up, and you do see an increase in viewership when you put the poll up. The partial success is that Lee, you see that there is a write-in option, and the audience continuously keeps putting you as Scrappy.
Oh.
Oh no, it's proportionally correct. Dang. Oh, you even got the head and the little body.
Yeah, so the successes that your guys' numbers do in fact increase because of the interaction, that there is something there, and your numbers end up hitting 1,000, which is really good. Which is, I mean, it's you guys have 1.5 million, so you have a lot more. This is still like pre-stream numbers, like you know what I mean.
This hopefully will help. Definitely gonna add a link to the stream also below the poll since it's doing well.
The way the system works is like as soon any sort of interaction on the platform like redirects people to your live content, what you're doing right now. That's so you do that.
Discoverability, that sounds like such a good idea.
Don't get me fucking started. No.
All of us.
That came from the depths of Jake's soul. Don't get me started.
I assume you all head to the next instance, unless there's something else you would like to do out here in front of the audience to either vie for attention or anything like that. Remember, cameras are always watching.
Ooh, I will. Okay.
Go for it. If you had a thought, go for it.
I'm gonna just do the 2000s girly sparkly moment. Sparkly vampire, get my little natural daylight bot to spotlight me and just do some posing for like a minute.
Yeah.
Well, that works great because I was gonna be like, I'll have to. I think there's like a pose or like a trademark thing or whatever that like everybody does. I was thinking about it. I was like, I think BB is not like a streamer with a dedicated platform, but is like an accessory that is like cameo style, like will like and hangs out with you too because you're like don't make her miserable like a lot of the other people she gets assigned with. Like if she was with like Kiko, she'd be like help me and like so they're like oh god, okay, we have to like assign her to like people who she isn't gonna freak out around. And so I think
I'll
that
just
there's
do like a big ol' like I'm just like a big tree of a guy. Like I'm basically picturing like a Hassan Piker style physique.
Yeah.
And so if you want to be just like
Sam,
on them for our post.
Sam, you know that I'm not opposed to flattery, and the fact that you just pulled out Hassan Piker as because that man could talk about politics to me all night long.
I need to Google
I
this.
would love for him not to say words. That would be ideal for me.
I was gonna say, but I think the thing that BB got like memeified for was like tripping on set or like falling and glitching out or something. And so there's like a mid-fall pose, and she's like, "Oh fuck, I have to do the pose. I'll do the pose. Okay, tell me when you're ready. Like, tell me when you're ready." And like you guys do the pose, and she's like, "Oh fuck," and then like there's like a.
Yeah.
it's like mid, like she doesn't actually fall over, but she does like a yeah, it's like a very cartoonish like Looney Tunes style like running in midair as you like fall over thing, but she's like can like freeze in midair because she's made of pixels and shit. She's like, "Oh, fuck. Okay, here we go," and you're like glam shot, like stoic, and then
So I'm gonna say that this is a consort role. Who would like to take that one over?
I think I just have one. Yeah, I have one consort. How are y'all? 0? 2. Oh, Lee's doing it.
I did consort, sway, and skulk as my twofers.
Nice.
Makes sense.
You know, talk to people and be sneaky, scoundrel, and
Word.
And that's a 4 and a 2. Okay, that's 6.
Well, it's not added.
Oh, sorry.
It's
4 and 2. So
4 and 2. Okay, so you get a partial success.
Yeah.
So
is there any aid because we're all doing it together? Like is there an assist? Anything type of assist roles?
How would you like to assist? What skill would you like to use?
No, I don't have much of anything here that would be of assistance. I just didn't know if there was a helping mechanism.
Yeah.
There, I'm sure there.
I have
is,
one
like,
point
an
of I have
aid.
1 point of sway.
So how I will do this, because I don't remember if there is like an aid option in the game. But what I will say is if you get a partial success, I will give Sam a +1 to that roll. Actually, if you get a 4 to a 5, I'll give Sam a +1. If you get a 6, I'll give Sam an extra die.
Okay. That's a 4?
Okay. So that's a +1 to your number. What did you have, a 4?
Yeah. So
Okay.
That brings us to a 5.
That brings it, which is the same thing. Eliza, would you like? What would you like to assist with?
Yeah. I would also like to do sway.
Okay, so same deal. Is if you get a 4 or 5 as your highest die, Sam will get a +1, giving them a 6. If you get a 6 yourself, you give Sam another die.
Sweet. Oh no.
Oh.
I got 2 2s.
All right. So that's good. 2. So yeah, that's gonna leave us at a 5. So it's a partial success. So you are going to strike a pose, but as you strike the pose, the audience sees it. The live audience sees it, but the glam bot itself is like moving around. And as you are exiting your pose, that's when the glam bot finally makes it over to you guys, and so people just see you exiting it. So you get the viewership from the audience, and they're live discussing it because they themselves are influencers themselves, because that's all it is. It's a perpetual fucking machine of influence. They are hoping that they can grow an audience large enough to be the next ones on the red carpet. And so you all are going to get an extra. You guys actually got a 5 on that roll, which means you guys are actually sitting at an additional 5. You're sitting at 5,000 now.
Okay.
Which I think I said you were at 1,000 last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're sitting at 5,000, which is not bad. You got plenty to keep going up. So you start to see them kind of trying to usher you guys onto the actual platform to go, so that they can get like another group of people to come in. Do you fight it, or you just go ahead and do it?
I will collect my little daybot. That's what I will call it. Sparklebot.
Cute.
Yeah.
You
You
Sparklebot command in chat and
Oh, there's
everything.
Lightbot and there's Nightbot.
oh
Yeah. There you go.
you all get ushered into the platform and get sent into what is like traditionally, I don't know how many like haunted houses any of you have done, but like this is not like, this is more like a dark ride, like think Peter Pan at Disneyland, or like the rides at like carnivals where you sit on a little car. Dark rides are a description of like the room is painted black with like a thing that pops out and like is like pseudo scary. Or it doesn't have to be scary. Peter Pan's not supposed to be scary, but you guys are traveling through this. It is a free walk, but you see like Shaggy and Scooby, a free travel, Sam, a free travel. You see like like as you're walking down what looks to be like you see 6 doors, 3 on each side, and then you see Shaggy and Scooby run as they're being chased by the mummy, and then you see Daphne and Velma run out of another door as this super scuba man runs out and is chasing. And it's just supposed to be like this interactive like visual aspect to kind of get people to remember the classics, remember Scooby-Doo, and you guys travel for. It's not really scary. Like it is just supposed to be nostalgia. It is a show for children, so they're children's spooky, right? Where it is just like silly and fun for all of you. And for the most part, it's actually pretty entertaining. There's like a level of knowing that you are being watched and like an audience is doing that, as well as interacting. So I will say you all get the feeling like the emotion that maybe you should be playing it up. I'm curious, do you take that action on? Do you play it up, or do you try to be honest with yourself and try to hold back?
Lee's actually like Lee gets into it. I think Lee's one of those who, like, to the extent they have anything as a streamer, it's that they can actually take things like media on their own terms. If this wants to be scary, like they will be absorbed and be just like, whoa, okay, like a Travis Willingham in a horror thing.
Yeah,
kind of beat. So that's Lee. They will be scarred. It's gonna be style.
I love it. What about you two?
For Esther, I think what our audience members love about Esther is her doing vampire antics and like coming off as the like sweet, innocent teenage girl from the 2000s, and then just like becoming vampire and like pretending to bite some of the characters in the thing, and like running around real fast and like sneaking up on Scooby-Doo and things like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
Scaring Lee, right? Like pretending to scare Lee. Lee pretends to get scared. Like, yeah.
What about BB?
BB has 0 like publicity training. But I think is like, I think so on edge that she's like actually getting startled by the jump scares. Like sometimes not like scared, like gonna like cry or anything, but I'll be like, ah, and it's like, I can't. Okay, I'm not supposed to swear.
Hey, no, yeah,
shoot,
no, I get it too. It's spooky.
A little bit.
Okay, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this. We're
gonna
get through together.
Okay, it's helping, right? And like these little tiny, like bloop, 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 little texts coming up. It's helping, right? That I'm scared is helping.
Doing great. Like it doesn't even read for Lee. They're just like, yeah, no, you helping. No, they're in it.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
You all continue through and you finish the excursion. At the very end, you see the crew behind the characters, each one of them holding their characters' masks, and an old white guy in the costume, all of them at unison saying, I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. And the excursion ends, and as you enter into what is like the back section, like the offstage section, your cameras the cameras shut off as you have a private moment, as you are given your complimentary gift for being a part of this, which is just like like you get a special Scooby-Doo emote that you can just activate, and a Scooby-Doo pops up and goes, whoa, and you get like like VR jewelry for your character to have like a Scooby bling or something along those lines all over the place.
I love the visual of like regular, like BB is the low poly, but then there's like just like a regularly rendered like piece of merchandise that like she has that like is like normal, like looks normal, and she's got like a fun like I don't know, like one of those like oversized like movie theater cups or whatever, and it's like completely normally rendered inside her like hand that has like a single finger and a thumb, like
Or like mug hand.
yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And as that happens, you notice something. You notice your lovely friend is still back there, and he is still hamming it up, and he's just like and you notice one of the biggest faux pas, which is you don't film backstage, and he is still doing it. And what you all also notice is that he has taken more than he was allotted. Like there was like a bag for each person, and you notice that you as a group got one bag, so you will have to like share amongst them. And he has got like 4 or 5 of these bags and is pulling them out, and he's like, all right, the first person to donate 200 creds right now is gonna get this code. Do it right now. I am waiting
got
for
100 credits to be here. What the hell? There's viewers paying him.
Yeah.
All 3 of the real ones,
Yeah, he is like screaming out, wanting people to do that, and then he stops and sees the group of you, and just kind of gives you just like a side eye, just like like he's just looking at like, ugh, they invited this group here.
The second he looks away, I want to do a thing.
Oh yeah, it's like and then back to what he was doing.
Okay. I think we should infiltrate his stream. I mean, it'll get us more numbies, and also we'll humiliate him.
What are you thinking?
Well, I can do my like vampire moving real fast thing and sneak up on him and pretend to bite him, but maybe like y'all go in and distract him first and like mess with
I
him.
can talk to the guy.
Okay, so tell me about it.
Yeah, so Lee's gonna go up, and frankly, I think personally, as me, the best thing when someone is being gauche is to be next to them and not be tacky like that, because then they just look bad otherwise. So Lee's gonna be coming up with that Chris Hemsworth in New Ghostbusters ass, himbo who actually drinks his respect women juice ass vibe. Talking to Kiko like, hey, that was super scary, right, man? But anything for the kids.
Would you say that this is a consort or a sway? Like which one? Or
can you distinguish this for me a little bit?
Consort is more of a it is one of those delineations that I know Sam Delev does not like. Sway is more like fast talk. You're trying to just get through and try to get an idea and get them, whether it's true or not. Consort is you're trying to get them to like a long-term believe them. Like you're trying to gain favor from that person. So, are you trying to make Kiko like you, or are you trying to pull a fast one on him?
Oh, my goals with Kiko are irrelevant. You want to know whether I want to consort or sway chat.
Mm-hmm.
because I'm on his cameras right now.
Okay. Yep. So yeah, do you want to just get viewership, which could involve you, just bombing, like not bombing, but like
I mean, that's a basic. If I'm going up to the guy, like I'm on his stream by default, effectively. So like the stream bomb has already happened. And,
Yep.
and
What I mean by bomb is, I mean, you're stream bombing him, but I mean, like, are you going to bomb the sway? Like, are you going to go in and just try to get viewerships, which could consist of like the difference in this situation between sway and consort is like, you could go on there, say some offensive shit just to get viewership, which would be sway, or you could go in there and try to like show off how awesome and amazing you are.
Yeah, I want to play the long term and try to like poach viewers on the long term. Like you can watch a crappy, like a mean streamer who makes you like.
You don't understand how many people like Asmongold just get hate streamers. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? I'm so sorry. Twitch. Anyways,
it's an effective way of engagement, but it's like eating super greasy junk food. You don't feel good when you rage engage. This is true of social media, like any streaming platform. So I'm going wholesome content, but himbo flavored.
Yeah.
All right, go for it. Use that consort.
Oh my goodness, that's a 5 and a 6.
Hey!
Nice.
So it's a success with no negative whatsoever. You go in there. I hate doing this just because not everyone is good at describing social interactions. But do you know what you would say in this situation? Like, how would you interact in this? Or would you like me to just use your success as a describer of how you were socially acceptable and charming?
Yeah, Lee comes in and is playing to the experience, like, man, that was scary, anything for the kids, but like, how are you doing? Yo, this vest, it looks like you really invested in it.
So you got the puns in. You're being charming in the sense that you're talking about. So as you talk out about the like, oh, it's scary. Kiko looks at you. Scary? That wasn't scary. This was kid shit.
Well, and you know what? Anything for the kids, am I right?
You very, very quickly see the thought leave his brain. Fuck them kids. But but the words not leave his mouth as he's just like.
I do feel like that was a perfect. Since Lee was doing a little distract, Kiko saying that wasn't scary is maybe a really good time for something scary to happen to him. It sure would be a shame
if he got scared.
If he got jump scared by a vampire. That does feel like pretty good timing.
It does. And by the way, while Lee is doing this conversation, I would like, if Kiko has any situational awareness, he would see. Okay, well, anyone else, a normal
him
person would
and camera. That is it.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? Then even better. Since he won't notice this anyway, I'll go behind them and so be in the background of their shot and be sparkle bodying, and then zip over.
All right, so roll me I'm gonna say, because this is in reference to your character's powers. Let's say that this is an attune roll.
Okay. What's my attune? I think it's 2. Yes, great. So 2 die for this. Oh, I got 2 6s.
Let's go! Let's go!
So not only is that a success, but that is a critical success, which means that you get what you wanted and then some.
Ooh.
So
I want him to be scared shitless, like literally shitless. I think I want him to shit his pants.
So
we shit our pants in the VR world.
So
I mean, there's a meat body somewhere.
That's true.
So you do the glamour bot. The audience sees you, right? It's very clear that the audience sees you, and then you just do super speed up to, and just, fangs out on the neck, the hissing, like the whole 9 yards, and he glitches. You see him like momentarily disconnect from the service. BB, I'm not gonna make you roll for this. You know that in certain situations, when the body something happens in the real world, you will automatically disconnect from the network. You believe and have a very strong belief that he was scared so much that his heart started racing so quickly in his corporeal body that the system instantly disconnected him to try and prevent long-term damage.
He's tacky and tachycardic.
So he just whoop.
Well, he's tacky. I would like to be a little techie. While this was happening, I was preparing, since he likes bots so much. I would like to have gotten into his channel bot and promoted our
Nice.
whatever we're trying to get people to watch right now. Be like, whoa!
How's this?
Yeah.
I have an idea. If you roll me a hack roll right now, instead of promoting in his chat, which could potentially get you banned.
No, I want his bot to promo it.
No, what I was gonna say is maybe his camera stays on.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yes.
So he disconnects, but not his stream, which would allow the three of you to say and do whatever you want.
Oh, where'd he go?
So Caitlin, please roll me a hack if that's what you would like to do.
I would like to do so. And BB's gonna be like, "Oh, we're not supposed to have cameras back here."
Well, we don't. He does.
Oh, 5 and a 6.
Yo, why are our dice so spiteful?
Exactly. It's when we do petty shit.
Right?
We
I'm
roll
like,
good.
yeah, high ground. Dice are like, when they go low, we build a borehole.
Yeah, so you all have free reign. You guys can self promo. You can see that the system will automatically disconnect after 20 seconds. So you literally have 20 seconds to say and do whatever you want, including promoting your own show, promoting your own channel, like across the board. You are there. You like, and immediately I will say another 3,000 viewers immediately pop over at the scare, like right after you scare and disconnect. Immediately 3,000 people jump right over as people are instantly like insta tweeting, insta posting about, oh my god, what is your crew called?
Oh yeah.
Or your channel?
Huh. What is
That's the one. I'm sure that's the one.
it? Yeah.
Dream hunks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the one.
I think the two of you probably are also like solo streamers too. It seems like from your like gimmicks, like you're also solo streamers, but this is like the like duo.
This is a stream. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the team hunks.
We have a team.
part.
Yeah.
Team Monks.
So you know, instantaneously you start to see new subscribers pumping through. You start to see this, like this, you start to see what is your audience called? What is the Stream Hunks audience called? I'd like to make a suggestion.
I would like to hear it.
Beefcakes?
Yes.
Ooh, I was thinking chip hunks.
Chipmunks. Like chipmunks.
Yeah.
Chipmunks.
Chipmunks.
Cute.
Funny.
So you start to see that subscriber number to what was it? Chiphunks, is that what we said?
Yeah,
Chipmunks.
Chiphunks.
because
You
we're the
start
stream
to
hunks, so they're the chip hunks.
no, I get it. I get it. You start to see those numbers go up instantaneously. Another 3,000 instantly go up. Like even though you guys are, oh my god, Lord Portico. Sorry.
Not in chat. What?
Just dropped 10 gifted subs.
Aw.
Yes, Lord
But I think
Portico,
chip hunk.
always
Yeah.
the best chip hunk. So anyways, wow, I was distracted so easily. Yeah, even though you guys are in like an away, like right now, it's literally playing clips from your highlight reel right now while you were backstage, because you weren't supposed to be streaming backstage. Somehow someone broke the rules, and you guys instantaneously do that. You start to see the numbers come in, and as the number starts to go down, you start to see Kiko is starting to reform and return. You have the ability to just leave, or you can stay.
What do we want to do?
Oh, what are Kiko's chat's name?
Kiko Brashley is his name, right?
Yeah.
Brashers, probably.
Brasher,
something like
yeah,
that.
something with brash. Brashers.
Brashers. I'm okay with Brashers because he this is like a unnecessarily aggressive person. So
Right.
Brashers, and he's like,
Brashers.
"Welcome, Brashers."
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, very T1 of him. I think we just babysit the stream for him.
Yeah.
Because it's Brasher's happy to babysit the stream. If you have not caught this sparkle and scare, this is Esther. We have over here BB, who has yet to start a solo stream. But if you want to see the BB stream, put it into the Brash chat. But definitely go give a follow over to Esther while you got the chance. Again, we're just hanging on until your streamer returns.
Yeah. And be sure to follow Lee too. Lee holds it down. Lee, what do you do on your streams? Tell the people.
If you enjoy these scares, you might enjoy I get real scared by things. It's our weekly Wednesday stream where that's right, get scared by things.
And then we have a co-stream where Lee and I will do, and BB joins us sometimes too. We do a lumberjack simulator because I really like being in the woods, and I like to make Lee pretend that they're a lumberjack for me.
And when I'm
it's totally platonic though. It's totally platonic. It's just the thing I like.
As you finish that, he comes back. The timer stops as he has re-synced up and looks at you guys and goes, "Y'all are being a bunch of brash holes right now. All right, get out of the stream. Stop. I know you're just trying to leech. Just get out. Look at these freaking brash holes."
What happened? Are you okay? Are you okay?
And he just takes the camera and even though it's hovering and it will follow him, he takes it and pushes it to force it and starts walking away with it.
Poor baby. Not BB. Poor baby.
So I would like to say this. A friend of mine, his wife streams and she plays Elden Ring, and she plays a lot of not just Elden Ring, but Dark Souls. And her big thing is she plays no hit runs, aka where she deletes her character if she ever gets hit. Her streaming name is BB Gaines. And I just every time you're saying that, it just makes me think of if you're not subscribed, you should. She's great. So he takes off, and you can see him discontinue from the Scooby-Doo adventures and continues to stream onto his own ship or home base, basically.
Oh, that was fun.
That was fast.
You all can because you have access to your numbers at any time you want. You all can see that your numbers are going, and your chat is actually extremely fast. You might if you want to actually pay attention to it, you might have to put it on slow mode because that's how much people are talking. And you can actually see that your number has reached 20K. Did I say 20K already?
No, we were 3K earlier, so 3 to 20
5
is a big.
We're
five last, yeah.
So you are now at 20.
Wow. We should. Okay. 2 thoughts. I love the numbies. This is very fun. But also the most fun part was just messing with that guy because he was mean to us, and we actually, well, I did scare him and make him disappear, but still we helped him out, I feel like.
Baby's house
but
stream.
right. But the second thought is we should get out of this backstage area so we can go back to live.
Yeah. Let's
'Cause we-
let's drive live. BB, can you get a message out to the mods? We're probably gonna need to get a couple more online with the traffic to the channel.
And hand to the side, hand comes up, and Nokia phone is in there. And
See,
good.
because mods are what make a channel. They make this a place that people can actually
We love
be
the mods.
safely and happily. And if you have a large, like 5-digit viewership stream, you're gonna need some mods. Okay.
We're being super serious over here. It's fine.
your mods respond, and they start to like actively like chat inside of the chat. Normally a lot of mods will, because they watch you constantly, will just watch and only get involved when they have to. Their internal chat, whether it's like the futuristic version of Discord, starts pinging, and more mods start to hop on because they realize that today's gonna be a good stream.
I'm really just doing like, hey, what if we did classic stream according to streamer etiquette of long ago? What if we babysat each other's stream and modded?
You guys head back to your domicile, your like join space, and the cams
Streamer
are
house.
Yeah, your streamer house. Your cams are ready to go whenever you are to go live. But as that happens, you all get a notification from it says sponsorship on whatever device that you use to communicate. You see a big red bar that says sponsorship.
BB holds up the phone too.
Ooh,
The other two.
incoming.
Yeah, you all three get the same exact message.
Open it.
Yeah.
As you pop it open, before it, you see just saw your stream over on Kiko's. Loved what you guys did. Have a great opportunity. Willing to pay 1,000 cred per.
Huh. What is it? What do we have to do?
It's not email, it is a live chat, right? Like
Oh.
you can communicate. You can communicate, like you're not physically
okay.
talking to the person, but you can speak, and it will like type out to the person and they can respond.
Okay. Also, what is the handle? Who is it?
It is actually redacted.
Okay.
I will say most sponsorships are
redacted from us, though. Yeah. Sorry.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Not when you're texting BB.
the name of who you're communicating is redacted, but not necessarily the sponsorship. Like, so for example, if they want you to promote Herbalife, right, they will say, like, you will see we want you to go promote this, but the who that you're talking to is usually averted because they don't want them to become influencers. So the sponsorship usually requires that person to be hidden so that they don't try to become a sponsor or an influencer internally. It's a whole thing.
I see.
And yes, I do have this world in my head, by the way. This is
good. No.
Yeah.
Yep. No.
Okay. Then what are they asking us to sponsor?
They're asking you to come to an event to discuss in-world patient what is the word? It's not care, but it's like inpatient medication. So all of you are in a VR bed, right? You guys are being pumped with fluids and food at all time to make sure that your living body stays alive while you are in here.
This is like
Yes.
the world.
Yes. The longer you are in this world, the more medical attention that you need for this space, because you're laying in a bed, right?
The meat world.
Yeah, in the meat world, you are basically laying in a bed, and it becomes a perpetual motion. Is that the longer you're in there, the more you're reliant on having to be in there. And so the longer that you are in this world, the less likely you are able to succeed outside of this world, physically and emotionally. You're constantly being chemically pumped with dopamine. You're always being chemically pumped with different feelings that when you exit and enter into the meat world, your body can't handle the lack of constant dopamine being pumped into your system. And so this company wants to come and wants to discuss a sponsorship of pain medicine that they will be that they are offering people who are in the VR world for extensive amount of time. Because I don't know if any of you have been in a bed for a long period of time. Your body gets sore and hurts. Sam, don't look at me.
I am streaming from bed right now.
I also am a work from bed person, so
yeah. So especially if it's years, like people will be spending years in the VR world. Think of anyone that has been, in a coma for long periods of time. They need attention. They have to be rotated. Their body has to be taken care of, and even so, that they want you to come and be a sponsor, or not sponsor, be a influencer to discuss their form of basically morphine.
Oh, Esther says that. Oh,
before, like you say, oh, and they quickly respond, it's less expensive than everything else, allowing those people who can't afford to still be taken care of.
I need to fail at a roll. Because I didn't prepare for the roll. I don't have points in doctor or whatever. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do when I don't have points in it.
So you can push yourself, and you can take 2 stress and roll a die, or you can accept a devil's bargain.
This is just a roll that I know I'm gonna fail at anyway, so like I don't need to throw too much into it.
So you can, if you just want to fail, like you want to fail, or you would like a chance.
I'm not good at this, and I'm acceding to the inevitable. I'm not investing too much into it. It's not the point, because like I know that this is not a good idea. But for this reason, I can't export Sam knowledge to Lee. Lee doesn't have that.
So you can take 2 stress and you can roll 1 die, or I can give you a devil's bargain, depending on how you would like to do this. Stress is basically your hit points. You fill up that stress bar that is on your character sheet. You all have the same amount of stress. You fill that up, and you get 1 harm. And you fill that up, but we have exactly 30 minutes left. There's no way you're going to fill that stress bar up. So I would say just take the stress.
That just so I can have the medicine check.
Okay.
And that's a 2 anyway. Haha.
Yeah. So with a 2, you're like, how's this? How long has Lee's meat body been in the system?
Longer than BB, but like given that they kind of see themselves as a fluke, probably not super long. Like they're not a long-term streamer.
So I mean, there are people in this world that have been in this for like 30 years.
Oh yeah, no, there are people who are like that. I mean, Lee's probably like no more than 2 years.
Okay.
Like they're not super, like they probably had a life that involved encountering and making contact with chlorophyll at some point in their existence. Like I think that's their shtick. It's their charm. It's like, hi, I'm from outside.
So what I will say is, with a 2 as a failure, what I'd say is okay, that sounds. I mean, everyone needs painkillers in here, or they're gonna. Because the thing is you feel in VR, if something happens to you in the real life, you feel it in game, right? So if someone comes over and hits your leg, you're gonna feel a phantom pain in your leg for some reason.
Yeah.
So you know that like painkillers are a very common thing. So this sounds like a great opportunity. That's what your doctor feels. Everyone needs it.
Yep. Everyone needs opioids. Yep.
I'm curious, but Esther and BB, how long do you think your characters have been in the VR world? If Lee's been in here for about 2 years.
I think this is the first time that BB's been here for a prolonged period of time. Like, I think prior to getting wrapped up in this, I think she was like here frequently, but like as like a job, like as like crew until became like more necessary. They're like, oh no, okay, now we're gonna put BB in whatever. And so like she's like has been in here long term for the first time, like the past like 2 months, maybe tops, like, but has been around this, I think, a lot.
So then
over the past like 5-10 years.
Then let me ask you this question. What is your meat space job? And do you still have it, or did you lose it because you've been in here for 2 months?
She has lost it. Yeah, I think she was basically kind of like conscripted into being like cameo style.
Yeah.
This would be fun to have. Yeah, so I think she was doing like the stuff that she was doing before was like still related to like the VR space, but it was like as an assistant or like as like camera crew, lighting crew, whatever type of like that style thing. But now she's like in front of the camera, so she does not really get to like, they're like, no, you're just gonna stay in there for a while. And she's like, well, how long? And they're like, don't worry about it.
so it is all voluntary, right?
No, she's being voluntold.
Yeah. What about Esther?
I think Esther's been in here the longest of the three. I think she has her whole shtick down, and it shows. She's a lifer, basically.
Okay.
What's the longest you think in this world people have?
So legally in this world, the youngest someone can go in is the age of 13, but they are limited to like hours per day, but that is very difficult to maintain or watch, because most parents that allow their 13-year-old to do it are doing it themselves. And so it's hard to tell your child to get out of VR when you're in VR. So it's very difficult. The youngest person that's ever been in VR has been in since they were 9 years old, and they are in their 40s now.
Whoa. I think Esther, by that measure, probably started when she was like 15. And then when she turned 18, she went full time. Maybe the first like 5 to 7 years, she was dipping in and out. But then the past like 10 years, it's been pretty solid.
So now that we have as Chad has so lovely touched on, which characters have touched the most / least grass?
Least.
I will say for BB, you understand that in the meat world, the biggest form of business is treatment for people that are exiting forcefully out of the system. Because if you can't maintain the money in the space to pay for your bed, to pay your medical, you are disconnected. And when that happens, for the most part, people cannot do that. So there is the biggest form of money and interaction and job work in the meat space is rehabilitation for individuals exiting this space. That is the largest industry that exists. So with that piece of information, and understand that the medical industry as a whole, treatment and post-treatment and treatment for people currently in the space is the biggest thing. So the fact is that the three of you are being reached out to from a medical company means that there are bigger eyes on you than have been before. You know, it would be like in our situation in here, it would be like BlackRock like hitting us up to want to do a sponsored stream. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of like the equivalent.
In between buying up all of the apartments.
Exactly.
I would like to do some type of, maybe it's a tune, just to know, like, because I'm imagining there are a lot of different big companies that do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we in the like conglomerate phase of this nightmare capitalism, or is it
you're in end of world capitalism? Like you're like, the fact is that corporations is what creates the world that you're in, and your existence is just to continuously make other people pay to be in this world.
so
It's not a horror game. It's not a horror game.
It's
feeling no more than, stream it. But you realize we're all obligated to touch grass after this thing.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that. I was like, I need to go see some trees after tomorrow.
Like, snuggle up without a camera to watch it. I'm canceling my stream tomorrow.
Thanks, Jake. Making us be humans again.
Look, I have had this world in my head for like the last 6 months, and when I got asked to do this, I was like, yes, I would like my obsession to be known a little bit in this.
Thank you for making your obsession all of our problems.
That is called the ADHD in me, and I just like
that is the way.
So yeah, did you want to do a tune, right?
Oh yeah. So it sounds like there's probably like a handful of conglomerate, and there's probably lots of subsidiaries, and we are hearing from one of the subsidiaries marketing's person's associate,
and more specifically, they don't want to tell you who they are or who they are
it's all the same company
until you sign an NDA. Like that is that is kind of what it is they don't want to say anything until you can't say anything.
Right. Well, I'm gonna say, okay, here's the thing. I've been doing this a long time, and I've never broken past a certain point, and I've never been approached for this type of sponsorship. So do we want to just kind of go for it and see who it is, what we're doing?
I mean, we didn't get into this to fail.
Right. We're in the system. We're here doing it. What do you think, BB?
Like in front of her face.
Bloop, bloop.
When there's large amounts of text and you have to hit the next button, the dots continue.
While they're thinking, I can do my tune. I'd like to do
go for it.
And what are you trying to get from your
So when you attune to the way, you open your mind to the galactic energies underlying all of existence. I would like to, and this is more of definitely, if we were playing D&D, it would be like a history, what I'm trying to do, which is how much do I know about the ways of these types of corporations, just by being a person who's been around the block, even though just kind of like Eliza, I've never hit a certain point, but I know a lot about the landscape of the industry I'm in,
Okay, roll it.
You should hit
that
point though.
Well, maybe I will. Hopefully I will.
Yeah.
Got a little intense there.
Good.
Thank you. Okay. Tune 4. Two
you're
4s.
doing that for chat. They deserve nice things. They deserve following you on socials.
Oh.
So with a 4, with 2 4s,
can I do something
to
get higher?
So okay, so I finally read the rule.
Yeah, the
The
assist.
rest of the group can take, so someone can take a
saw.
stress to
Yeah.
give you a dice.
Can I also push myself, or is it too late to do that?
Yeah, I would say you can do that.
All right. I'd like to do that. And if anyone else would like to offer help, feel free.
Ooh. Or hear me out. Instead of
Mhm.
taking 2 stress,
Mhm.
your friend, who's your friend? What was the friend?
Oh, Lax, I think. Oh no. Was it Lax? Yes, Lax.
What was their like little?
Oh,
I can look them
they're
up.
oh yeah. They're an alien, and I forget what their deal is.
Oh, that usually friend or dangerous foe, way sensitive, or your normal friend is lax. Your normal, it's quote. If you
Oh, no.
allow me to have lax reach out to you,
Yeah.
I will give you that extra die.
Okay. Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. 2.
Is the push or reroll the whole pool with the new die, or just roll the new die?
Push yourself is just adding a die. It's a
Okay.
bonus dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can for bonus dice you can push yourself or take a devil's bargain. You can be assisted by someone else taking a stress, and or you can spend a gambit, which we haven't really been dealing with gambit, which is anytime you roll a 6, you get like a special currency. And in this I was calling it a dopamine, just because world wise. If one of you would like to take a stress and assist, you can only assist with 1. So Elisa, you would get another die. Sam, please take the stress.
Yeah, man.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
I think maybe narratively, Lee, you see me start to try to real hard to remember my avatar, just like looking really like trying to concentrate and remember something. If that helps.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a rub your back kind of thing.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Another 2.
A 3.
It's like 2, but
look, fates are calling it. You need to have some sort of consequence for your actions.
Okay.
So with a 4 or 5, it is a success it is a partial success, right? It is a success with some sort of consequence. So you attune yourself and you remember the words of Lax. Lax is a former like large streamer. Like they have since exited the world. And you X-Lax. You sorry, that's all Sam. Lax has exited and has since become lives in the meat space, but still has this like unnatural connection to this world because he spent so much time there. And as you are just like thinking, you are remembering the words from Lax, where he was saying, when you get to a certain size, you have to make the decision of who you want to be versus who you want people to see you as. And so what I will say is you get that piece of information, but it's still kind of muddy, right? You can take this and make people understand who you are, or you could be who you are and still have to fight to get that audience, to get that viewership. So like there is this like balance. There's no good answer. You can say yes and get a butt ton of credits and get a built-in audience already pushed in, and then you can push whatever agenda or thought or like way you want people to treat each other. Or you can say that you fought for what you believe in and say we don't want to be a part of corporation and not get that audience, not get that payment, but stand on the higher ground. So there isn't a right answer. Both of those answers are legitimate answers, and people take them. And the question is what are you going to take? Audience, I want you to know I was not thinking that this was going to be this philosophical of a stream. Like, this was a one shot, a little goofball, but like did not expect the philosophy of becoming a fucking. Anyways, sorry.
Esther has gained a set of ellipses that are
Yeah.
now going in tandem with
I was just about to say, BB, are you still ellipsizing? Okay, yeah.
Can I? Oh, this is possibly.
Yes, the answer is yes. You can always do something.
Okay, I was thinking about it. So after we did characterization and I kind of started playing this character, I realized she wouldn't have had a sponsor. I think this is going back to previous employer, somebody who were her like enemy or whatever is employer, but somebody to do with VR stuff, because I do think she's never had a sponsor offer before like this. Like it's been like, we want to pay you to go be here. We want to pay you to go be here. We want to pay you to go be here because you're going to improve other people's stuff, whatever. So like, she's like, I don't, do people, why don't we see that? Like, this is so messed up that I don't get more information. Like I want to, BB wants to know. BB wants to de-encrypt this. BB wants to know exactly what's going on.
I would like to assist.
Roll me a hack. All right, so Eliza, please take a stress, and which will give you. That means you have 3 die. You can also push yourself and get a 4th die. You can have up to 6 die in any given situation. So,
do I have to push before I roll?
You're supposed to.
Oh, okay.
I have been like, because we've been a little bit lackadaisical, and also this is the first time you guys have ever played or like played in a long time.
I've
so
never
like,
been scummy or villainous before.
one of those two is a lie.
I'm gonna push because I want to know. I'm gonna get 4 die.
And I give you stress die.
You give me stress too? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm gonna do 5. Let's see. Do I have any more?
Because when it comes time to taking harm, I take less of that anyway. Because I have a sneak escape.
Well, there we go. Okay, hold on. I have to find another die that looks like it's kind of tech related. That one looks good. Let's do that. Okay. Dropped a bunch of shit off my desk. Sorry.
Nah, you didn't need it.
Ah, that's 2 6s. I also rolled 2 1s. Luckily, that doesn't. I don't think.
It does not matter. It does not matter. We only care about your highest die. That's all we ever.
And also, there was a 4 in there. It doesn't mean anything. But 2 6s.
So, you instantly are able to. You're just like, no, I need to know. This is not how I work. You are able to encrypt the name itself, or the address or location that it's coming from. Not the address, but the person that is coming from is. When you decrypt it, it is just a series of letters and numbers, and it is clear that this is like an automated system, right? Like this is not like
an
once
individual.
you hit, this is not an individual person. This is like a phone service where you press 1 to get to whatever, right? It's a large language model, right? It understands what you're saying to a certain extent and able to respond based off of their criteria that they've created. You know that once you receive a certain amount of viewership and a notoriety, and that's the key aspect, because while your viewership isn't the highest you've ever gotten, the fact is that you were on one of the largest streams and got to promote your name. And so your name is being talked about across the service. And so it clicked on some bot somewhere to instantly send this message out. You also will learn, because you got a critical success, that it is exactly what Eliza said. There are a bunch of shell companies that are all owned by the same company, but you get the false sense of choice by looking at 10 different companies. It is one of the companies that is heavily invested into the system. So they aren't just like, oh, we want to spend money on the system. They are partial owners of the system. So they are looking to make money on both ends.
Nokia phone up in front of both of them.
Oh. Well, that's pretty huge.
Oh.
That feels unethical, right?
What
I
they're
mean-
doing, or us
Yeah.
saying yes to it? Or
No, what they're
both?
doing. Well,
Well,
we are not in a position of power, so
It's all relative.
I mean, we are actually. Well, I'm new here.
Yeah. But you're on the stream team. No
Exactly. I'm
ethical
not used to
content creation under capitalism, my friend.
Exactly. I mean, probably unethical top to bottom. But well, I get to ask a question. Does that change when I have critical success? Do I get multiple
Yeah, go
questions?
for it. What would you like to ask?
Can I poll my crew to see if they have ideas for me? Or do I have to?
No, yeah, of course, yes.
Okay.
This is a
I
team game.
So to remind you guys, for my analyst talent, ability, whatever, it's when I hack a system, which I did, I can also ask a question about the owner or location of the system as though I had rolled it. So I basically get to ask about the owner or location.
Okay, the owner or location.
A question about them, basically. Like if there's any other info we want to know while I'm in here, maybe.
Where are their headquarters? Do we? Would that? Is that something?
fun to have in it?
Is I'm feeling like Callisto 6 vibes a little bit.
So funny you should mention that.
Oh, you too.
As a member who
take
have never
them
seen
down.
a single episode of Callisto 6, I will.
So proud of you. Love
You know,
it.
it's just how we respond to being pitted against corpos. That's it. Any corpo, this is kind of just an innate response. Take them down. Yeah.
If you would like to
There's the
know
book.
the location, I have a question to ask back. Would you like to know their meat space location or their system location?
Wait, by system you mean like servers, where the servers are?
So
They're here.
the VR world that you're in is called the system.
Oh,
So
okay.
they have large data centers in the system that maintains information / things.
Can we get a list of them?
The question I need an answer for is: would you like to know the location of the system location or the meat space location?
Okay, here's what's up. Raid corpos for content.
Corpus for content. I also to the voice of God. I have a counter proposal for you.
Okay.
The way that this says is that I get a question on any roll as though I had rolled a 6.
Which you
I was
did.
kind of which is what I'm saying. Earlier, I was kind of like lost on it. I've kind of had to figure out what I was thinking about, but I realized why I was stuck on it. I don't get a bonus if I already rolled the 6, but that's my thing is I should get another question. And I've technically rolled 2 6s. I feel like I should get 3 questions if I'm being perfectly honest. With the number of successes I rolled, and also the way this is worded. Like if I have this ability, what good is it doing me if I'm rolling well? You know, like it's not even a boon at this point. It's just
So what you're trying to convince me is you want to know the location of both.
Yeah.
So here's the question I'm going to question you on: is did you have fun tonight?
I had so much fun.
Would this be a world that you all would like to adventure into another time?
Perhaps I want to know more. I want to learn more.
2-part raid.
Yeah, I want to finish this story
Stream
for
and me.
sure.
So I will give you both of those answers, but we don't have the time to go over any of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the problem here is that next
Wait,
time
did we fail at doing a one-shot here?
I
at the
mean,
Brain Box?
Was anyone surprised?
I mean, I wanted to see. This is the problem: is that my favorite thing about like games in general is getting to know the characters, and like allowing you the space to explore those and discover what it is to be those characters. Problem is that's really hard to do in a one shot.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I will end tonight's session by saying I will give you both the physical and the system answer the next time we play this game.
Yay!
All right, we're okay. I guess everybody give all sorts of hype through socials and particularly Discord. Just like give us the thinnest veneer of an excuse to create meta content about a like streaming event whereby our characters simultaneously heist in world and out.
So the reason why I I will give you a little bit. So we've got 4 minutes, and I'm going to use those 4 minutes to discuss and talk a little bit with you. The reason why I really like the concept of this, and I like had this as an idea of something actually to be streamed or like pre-recorded, is what's very fun is that you can pull other people in for like single episodes because they are just joining that session of streaming, or like they're in that world, that episode, or you know what I mean? Like you have dedicated times that you are performing or doing things. And so like it gives you the opportunity to like pull people that would not necessarily be. And also like I said, I've spent a lot more time than I should have thinking about like dystopian streaming worlds. You know what I mean? Like
sometimes that happens. Yeah, sometimes your brain just latches onto an element of it. Something.
Yeah. I mean, this was the original concept for the Starfinder game that I was talking to you about, Sam. This is that concept. Like,
hey,
oh.
Now scummier and more villainous. I'll tell you what I like about it though is that I got to play it with all of you.
Yay!
Thank you for running. Like, thank you for running this. Like, Jake, you've never run for this particular crew before at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I can just never get enough of you running games for me. So
everybody say thank you, Jake. Everybody in chat say thank you. We love you, Jake.
Yay!
No, say thank you, Lord Portico, for another 10 free subs to people.
Oh my god,
that
is ridiculous.
Let them know.
I would love to come back to this world, and I would love to explore it in an actual setting where I just don't word vomit. I can actually allow you to explore things.
Love it.
A lot of setup. There's a lot of setup in like a brand new like world, especially coming into it with players who haven't played it before.
Whole new.
All right.
We'll get the rest of that song next time.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye, y'all.